Okay, you guys, I was just sitting airport standby and I just got called for a 3-day trip, so I just decided I'm gonna vlog. So what's up? My name is Charlie. I'm a Dallas-based flight attendant, and welcome. Okay, you guys, it is 11:11. Don't know if you can see it. Make a wish. And I just got to my hotel. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. Not really though. I think I'm actually in Kentucky. We're in Kentucky. Everyone keeps saying we're in Cincinnati. We're actually in Kentucky. So yeah, very late. It was a 2-hour flight. I was working on the 175, which is the 2 flight attendant plane, and I was flight attendant 2, which just means that I had main cabin. I just did my service. I haven't been on this plane in a very, very long time, probably 2 months. But yeah, it went really well. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the hotel. I already checked for bugs and thugs, so I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the hotel tour and show y'all the view. Take all this makeup off, get ready for bed, eat some torchies. One of my friends brought me torchy tacos today because she's the best, and wake up in the morning. I have a 4 o'clock van tomorrow, so really late van, and I have 2 flights. We're going to Austin and then we lay over. I don't really remember, so it'll be on the screen and I'll tell y'all tomorrow all of this. So yeah, let's get into this hotel tour. So this is what you see when you first walk in. This is the bathroom, standard sink and mirror. I'm vlogging on my phone today just because I got called off standby pretty last minute and I didn't have time to take out my vlog camera. Bathroom, nothing too fancy, nothing special, but it'll get the job done. That's all that matters. Already know, ironing board, closet. Now, excuse my jacket, but we just have a lamp, TV, some dresser drawers, mini fridge and microwave, which y'all already know microwaves are so few and far between in these hotels. We got 2 beds over here. And here's the view. I actually haven't looked at it yet. Oh, is this a balcony? I got a balcony. Now I'm outside. And here's the view. So nice. Oh my goodness. There, it's beautiful. So I definitely give this hotel, honestly, the room itself, 3 out of 4. That view though, freaking 5 out of 5. I love a good view, love a good balcony. It's small, but she's cute. I'm gonna hit you guys up in the morning. I hear the breakfast here is really good, so I'm really excited. Good morning from Cincinnati, Ohio / Kentucky, because I'm still confused about where exactly I am. There's the bridge over there. I never knew that Cincinnati had such a beautiful skyline. It's kind of cute over there. I don't know if y'all can hear that bell ringing at that church, but that means it is 9 o'clock in the morning. So it is 9 a.m. I've actually been up for a while, just laying in bed, watching some YouTube, but I'm about to go downstairs and get breakfast because I hear this hotel has a really good breakfast. Hey you guys, so I ended up not going down for breakfast. Well, I did, and then I was told, hey, you can just get room service. Of course I'd rather have room service. I don't want to get out of bed. But while I was in the kitchen, I went ahead and ordered pancakes and bacon. Don't know if that comes with any fruit or anything, but it's fine. I really wanted an omelet, but I'm trying to, this makes no sense. I know, I'm about to say it anyways. I'm trying to cut back on pork. I figured if I got bacon on the side, I wouldn't eat as much pork as I would if it was inside the omelet. So really, I'm doing good. My breakfast is here. Nice. It's my orange juice. Got some pancakes, little fruit on there, and some nice crispy bacon. So it's about 1:30. I'm just sitting in bed watching Walking Dead because I decided not to go anywhere because I'm trying to save a little bit of money. So I just knew by the time I Ubered to the place that I wanted to go to and then paid for the actual activity, and by the time I Ubered back, it was going to be like over $50, and I really don't want to spend that much, especially since I wouldn't have the time to enjoy the museum that I really wanted to go to. So I'm probably just going to ask for this layover again because I really like this hotel and everything, and I really like Cincinnati, like what I've seen of it. Not really much, not gonna lie, but just this area that we're in, I feel like there'd be a lot of interesting stuff to do. But what I wanted to say is that I just got a call from the in-flight office, which is never good. So on my last trip, this is actually when I vlogged, I was flying from Monroe to DFW, I'm sure. And there was a 3-minute delay put on me, which isn't surprising because anytime there's a delay, they kind of tend to throw it on the flight attendant. But fortunately, when they put in the delay, they wrote why they put it on me. They wrote that it was due to flight attendant miscount. And they said that it could be attributed to passengers not sitting in their correct seat. So when the flight office just called and said, hey, give me a call back, we need to talk about this miscount, we want to see if we can get it recoded. So they already knew that it was probably going to get recoded and taken off me, which was good. So what actually happened while we were 3 minutes delayed is because I did my full count. There was 40 people. I was on the 50-person plane. Everything was good. I counted the zones and everything. I gave it to the pilot 10 minutes early, like I always do, because we were already done boarding. It was good. So by the time he got his printout, which we can't close the door until he gets his printout, he said, okay, these zones are all messed up. Did you count right? And I said, yes, sir. I already know I counted right because I had 10 minutes to double check. Turns out none of the passengers were sitting in their right seat because we had so many empty seats. They thought they could just sit wherever they wanted to, and they ended up sitting in different zones. So when it comes to the zones, if my pilot says we only need 15 people up here, 15 people back here, this many people here, like, that's what we need them for weight and balance. This whole plane could go down if you don't sit in your seat. So, or at least sit in a seat close to your seat. I don't know. Sit in the seat you paid for. So, but on my end, I didn't think there was a problem because, like I said, if I say 40 and he says 40, it sounds good at first, and we don't find out until right before we close the door if the zoning and the weight and balance is off. So that's why we had a 3-minute delay, because he said, hey, can you get some people to move from this part to this part? I don't know why it's so far off, because it has to be within 2. Ours was off by like 6. So I got on the PA and I said, hey, we're having some weight and balance issues. They saw how many times I came through counting. So they were like, what's the problem? Why is she counting so many times? I'm sure I looked dumb, like I couldn't count. But, so that's why I went ahead and got on the PA and I was like, hey, we're having some weight and balance issues. Is everyone sitting in their seat that's listed on their boarding pass? And like 8 people stood up and started shifting seats. And then I went through, did the count one time, and it was perfect. So pretty much I got in trouble because the passengers didn't sit in the right seat. It caused a delay that was put on me because it looked like I had a flight attendant miscount, because you have to count the passengers correctly. I did count them correctly. They were just in the wrong spot, and I don't see their boarding pass. I don't know where they sit. They just sit wherever. Supposedly they sit was on the seat they paid for. But yeah, that kind of sucked. I was really nervous, but they luckily the gate agent went ahead and wrote down that it was due to the passengers not being in the right seat. They got it recoded, saying it's not your fault, we understand. And 3-minute delay, we obviously made up for that in the air. We ended up landing like 30 minutes early on that flight. So it was good. I just wanted to say, like, this type of thing definitely happens with weight and balance. And I was nervous because I knew I did my count right, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But it's always nervous. Like, it's always nerve-wracking when in-flight calls you, especially when something's been put on you. But luckily, she understood. She's been a flight attendant before. She gets it. And yeah, good outcome. So, the moral... Oh, I'm so shaky right now. Sorry, I don't have my tripod. I'm filming on my phone. So, the moral of the story is, sit in the seat that you paid for, or ask the flight attendant if you can move. Also, if you ask her, can you move, and she says, hold on, I have to check, don't say, oh, well, they didn't check last time, they just moved me. Because every plane is different, every flight is different, and every seat is different. If you're sitting in a totally different zone, or if boarding isn't over, then yeah, you're going to mess up with what we have going on already. So let's just all sit in the seats that we paid for, please. Or like I said, ask the flight attendant nicely after boarding is over. Thank you. You guys. So I was supposed to have 2 legs today. I was supposed to go from here in Cincinnati to Austin to Raleigh, North Carolina. But my second flight, the Austin to Raleigh, got canceled. So now I'm gonna be laying over in Austin, which is one of my favorite layovers, and it's 21 hours in Austin, and I'm so happy. So we are going to, where are we going tonight? We're definitely going to Rainy Street. We're gonna get us some good tacos. I'm gonna get good breakfast in the morning. I'm so excited. Okay, just had to tell you that. I'm about to take a nap. Bye. So I just checked again because I was like, okay, 21 hours in Austin sounds good, but when is my next flight? It's 21 hours because not only was my last flight of the night canceled, my next 3 flights tomorrow were canceled. So instead of 4 legs tomorrow, I only have 1. I needed these flight hours. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind hanging around Austin all day, but that's a little weird, is it not? That's crazy. So yeah, very long layover in Austin and barely any flights tomorrow. I was trying to figure out what I was going to make the title of this video. Was it going to be room service? Was it going to be breakfast in bed? Was it going to be just sit in your own seat? No, it's going to be canceled flights. Because why were 4 of my flights canceled? So my schedule doesn't make sense. I have 1 flight going into Austin today, and then in 21 hours from when I get there tonight, I have a flight from a different state going to another different state, but I'm not in either one of those states. I'm going to be in Texas. I'm going to be in Austin, Texas. So I don't know if they're going to deadhead me. They haven't updated anything. So I'm going to call crew scheduling because I am very confused on how they think I'm supposed to be working flights in different states, considering they canceled all the flights that were going to take me there. So yeah, I'll be right back. Gonna check on that real quick. I messed up. I'm the screw up here. Instead of being a smart flight attendant and just wait until I got to Austin to figure out all this stuff so I could have got a free trip to Austin, I called early. And now they're sending me back to Dallas. So now I gotta go sleep in my crash pad tonight instead of a nice cushy hotel in Austin for 21 hours. I'm such a noob. I'm about to run to my flight attendant 1's room. She's actually a senior mama. That's so cute. But and see what's up with her schedule, because they could be different. Probably not, but they could be. Yeah.
Close the other day, but anyway, I know this view was okay, huh?
Yeah, mine was nice, but it wasn't. Okay, you guys, update. First off, my FA1's view is cuter than mine. I love mine. It's a city view, but she has a view of the bridge and everything. As for me, I am going to work this flight to Austin, and then I have to go back to Dallas tonight. They're deadheading me back home. So yeah, that kind of sucks that I don't get to spend all that fun time in Austin. And I already had plans, which is another way that I jinxed it, other than calling them and telling on myself. I made plans. One of my friends from basic training, which means I haven't seen her since basic training like 4 years ago. She's in Austin for like a week, and I've been telling her fun things to do. And I was like, hey girl, I'm actually going to be in Austin. And now I'm not. Okay, you guys, I am all ready. It really sucks that I had that canceled flight, or all those canceled flights, all 4 of those canceled flights. But it's time for me to leave Kentucky/Cincinnati, Ohio, and get on this flight to Austin. So I'm going from here to Austin, and then Austin back to Dallas. But I'm deadheading, so I'm not going to be working. I have some books downloaded on my Kindle and some podcasts to listen to, and it's fine. I mean, sucks that I don't get to see my friend, sucks that I don't get all those flight hours, but it's whatever. Let's go. I can turn your terminals over so I can speak. So I'm here in Austin, and my plane is boarding right now, but crew scheduling called me and told me not to get on the plane. So they told me I'm not working my flights tomorrow. It sounds like I'm going back to Cincinnati tonight, but I'm not exactly sure. And neither are they. Nice catch. Okay, y'all, I just checked the hotel room for bugs and thugs. We're good over here. Charlie, what do you mean you just checked the hotel room for bugs and thugs? You're supposed to be in Dallas. You're supposed to be at your crash pad. I know, right? So, let's just do a little breakdown. I woke up this morning in Cincinnati, Ohio / Kentucky. And I was supposed to be going to Raleigh. I was supposed to be going to Washington, D.C. I was really excited. And then none of that happened because all of my flights for tomorrow got canceled. Okay, well, they said, Charlie, you're on reserve. We don't want you to have a 21-hour layover in Austin, which is one of your favorite cities in the United States. We want you to sit on airport standby. We're going to give you this trip on the 145 starting tomorrow. So we're going to deadhead you back from Austin to Dallas. So I get ready to board my plane to deadhead back to Dallas. And as soon as they called my name for me to get my boarding pass, crew scheduling calls. And they say, Flight Attendant Edwards, we want to put you on this trip. You're going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati. They want me to do a 21-hour layover in Austin, which is not 21 hours anymore because I had to wait at the airport for 3 hours for my deadhead because they want me to work Austin to Cincinnati. This was my original trip. They said, yeah, we have this flight. It was going to be going to Raleigh and it was supposed to be going to DC, but yeah, it got canceled. So we want you to just go to Cincinnati. I know what it was supposed to do. That was my original plan. Instead of getting at this hotel 3 hours ago, I had to wait 3 hours for my plane and I had to wait an extra hour because I had to wait for a flight crew to get the hotel shuttle because I can't just leave with the hotel shuttle. It's waiting there for them. So you guys, after all of this drama and all of this, I'm not going to Austin and all of this, they're going to deadhead me back to Dallas and they assigned me a 4-day trip on the 145 that was supposed to start tomorrow night. They put me back on my original sequence and I spent no time in Austin, even though I'm going to be here for, I'm still here for like 17 hours, which is, it doesn't matter. I'm about to go to sleep. It's too late to be going out doing anything. If I had like friends here, I had to cancel my plans with my friends that's going to be here because it was late. I told her I wasn't going to be here. I told her I was going back to Dallas. So now she's in bed and everything and it's fine. So I'll just have to see her some other time. It just sucks because that's what happens when you make plans. This was supposed to be a 4-day trip vlog, but then so many flights got canceled today or for tomorrow, and this was eventful enough already. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I guess it was like a little 2-day trip. I'm still gonna name this vlog Canceled Flights because 4 flights got canceled, and that is just so unfortunate, especially for those people who want to be flying on those planes, who wanted to get home and all the other stuff. I hate that for them because I'm over here being dramatic. Yes, it sucks, but come on. It really sucks for people who paid. It really sucks for people who paid for the tickets that I'm getting paid to be on that flight. They are trying to get home. Anyways, I'm rambling. It's late. I'm not going to do a hotel tour. I've stayed at this hotel in Austin before. I'm in Austin, by the way. I'm sure I already mentioned it, but I just want to make that clear. I'm in Austin, Texas. My favorite layover. Not going to do a hotel tour. This video, I'm sure, is already too long. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And keep on watching my flight attendant vlogs because I enjoy making them. I hope y'all like watching them. If you have any questions for me, hit me up on Instagram. You can hit me up on my private or my flight attendant Instagram. My flight attendant Instagram is still a work in progress. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Have a blessed day.